guys, me host Super Sorrow, thank you very much for tuning in. Look what I got! It's Darth Vader. I'm so glad to have this finally in my collection. This is the brand new version of Darth Vader. I do have the old one over here to compare it to, and the Galaxy of Adventures one, just for giggles. And we'll take a look and compare the sizes, see what the new one looks like in comparison to the old one. I've got the old one from the 40th anniversary wave, so we'll take a look closer at that. We'll also take a look at the carbonized one as well compared to the regular release, just to have a comprehensive look over the range. And yeah, let's break this bad guy out of the packaging. So guys, as you know, Star Wars is one of the major franchises that I love to collect. And so I couldn't resist picking up a new Darth Vader, especially as the one I had, like I say, is the New Hope one. And it's the one I use mainly for photos and skits and things, and he's got quite floppy over the years. His legs have gone loose, the arms have gone loose, so it's time I picked up a new one. So I'm glad they did a re-release. And this one, I believe, is Empire. Yeah, of course it's Empire. It's got the blue line on it. Duh! They've changed it now, haven't they? So they've got the blue line, which indicates Empire Strikes Back. So each of the new series has its own colour indicator now. Again, sorry about the light situation. I'm not sure what's going on. I need to work out what I need to get this lighting situation sorted. I managed to stop the camera focusing all the time now. We just need to work out what levels of light works best. So I've turned the main light off for now for this video. Just see how it goes. So it might be better once we've got rid of the glare of the packaging and stuff. But we have got a nice write-up there on the back with a little character portrait, and it does state, after the destruction of the Death Star, Darth Vader became obsessed with finding Luke Skywalker. He had dispatched probe droids across the galaxy, finally locating him on the rebel base of the remote planet of Hoth. Cool. Right, I'm going to break him out of the box. I'm not too fond of these new triangle-shaped boxes. If I was an inbox collector, I'd be mad at that, because surely that's really hard to put, because like normally they used to all fit just square on, whereas now they've got this dodgy little triangle bit. I know it's to create an image going along your shelf, but that would takes up more space, doesn't it? Oops. Oh, the box collector's gonna cry! Superstar, what have you done? I broke the box. You monster! So there's the lightsaber. And Vader. Oh no, tiny hole. Oh, I hate that. Hasbro, I kill you. If you ever believe in the power of the dark side, join me. No, that's impossible. I am your father. No! I forgot for a split second Mrs. Hoopsaw was in the room. She sat at the side of me working, and that box nearly clonked her on the head. It is so funny. So, right, so the cloak is a lot nicer on this one than the old one. I'll give them that. They have upgraded the cloak a lot, and it looks so much nicer. One thing that I always say that I wish they would do with these Vaders is put wire in the capes. So that if it was meant to be like, you could display it with the cape kind of wafting in the wind a little bit more. But the cape on this one does go all the way around, which is nice. And there's underlayers of cape as well, this around the middle bit, which the old one didn't have in cloth, I don't think. Oh, sorry, it did, but it's not as distinct, whereas this one's quite... The outside cape goes all the way around his shoulders, so it just looks so much nicer. I like this Vader, this is nice. A few subtle differences to the New Hope Vader as well, but we'll do that on the side-by-side cam in a little bit. But for now, let's take a close look at this Vader. So there is the new sculpt on it. Oh, the glare on the camera lens. Lovely. And there's the new Vader sculpt. When it comes to articulation, guys, the head is on a ball joint, so you can make him look up and down, as well as left and right. The arms do lift up at this side hinge here, do also rotate. There's also the bicep there that also rotates, and the hands are on a ball joint. You can crunch him forwards and backwards, but it is hindered by the chest piece. But you can swivel him round. Legs do lift out all the way, as well as forwards and backwards. There is a top thigh cut there, a double hinge knee on this one, which is nice. No boot cut, but the feet are on rocker and pivot. It does feel a very sturdy figure as well. It doesn't feel like it's going to go floppy on me anytime soon, because you guys know that I have a thing with figures going floppy so fast once I've done, like, once I've pulled all the articulation and stuff and sort of messed with it on camera. My figures notoriously go floppy. But that's actually stayed quite sturdy, so happy about that. He's got two hands, one of which isn't a trigger hand for some reason. Don't know why they still give Vader the trigger hand. I wish they would do the force grip, if anything. And then his other hand is the saber hand. Saber's the same exact mold as the one we've had previously. There's no update to the saber whatsoever, except they've now included this new thicker blade piece, which on the original figures was quite thin. I believe the problem was they used to break, I believe, and someone can correct me, who's collected the line a lot longer than me. But I believe the issue with the old ones used to be the fact that they used to break real easily. So there he is, guys. Looking awesome. I'm trying to get him to stand with kind of his hand on his belt. Whenever I've seen Vader cosplayers and stuff, or when I've seen Vader in Disneyland and stuff, he always seems to stand out like that, holding the belt, so that's what I'll kind of have him doing there. Nice. But like I say, it's a very nice, sturdy figure, very nice looking. They've done a great job with the paint apps on this one. I can't see any warping issues whatsoever. It's very cleanly painted. So what I want to do now, guys, is, without further ado, I want to go down to the desk cam and have a proper good close-up look at this figure. So let's head on down to the desk cam. So here is Vader out of the packaging on the background here, guys, looking pretty swish. I really like this figure. Like I said, the paint apps and stuff, I can't see any issue with it whatsoever here. I'm loving the subtle changes that they've made to the figure on the paint apps. He's got a few new buttons on his chest there, and the side panels seem to be the same. The belt is a different type of silver now, and there's a different silver that's been built into the neck guard. So it's a slightly different variation of the one we've had previously. On some level, still hope they give us the Rebels one. I always liked the Rebels figure, the Rebels Vader, for having the red eyes, which they kind of tried to do on the New Hope figure. But I'd love them to do it again, because or even give us a half face of Anakin inside the helmet. When the helmet smashed when Ahsoka was fighting him, that was the coolest scene in all of Rebels, and I can't be the only one that would want that as a figure. So the figure itself, like I say, he's just very clean, very swish. This is definitely one that we're going to be keeping in the collection from now on. The old Vader, which I've got here, which is having to use a base because he's that well loved. He's been used that much over the years in skits and things that it's time for retirement of this figure now. He's going to go to the fodder yard. Because we've got a new Vader in town. I could, I suppose, use this one for a bit of a custom job. Maybe stick an Anakin head on him. We could see. We'll see. I know a lot of Star Wars fans are cringing in fear at the idea of me tearing apart the 40th anniversary version of Vader. But remember, guys, I unbox things so you don't have to. That's why it's always fun coming back and checking out the channel. Don't forget as well, in the description below, I have got links to my Amazon affiliate account, where I do find all my bargains, deals, and pre-orders. You can go down there and pre-order through Amazon UK and get some. It gives back to the channel, basically. It doesn't cost you anything, and it gives me a little kickback from the channel. But I find you some great deals. There's some figures on there for as low as £12 right now, including NECA figures, McFarlane figures, and Star Wars and Marvel. So please do go check them out. And there's also the Mandalorian down there. He's still in stock on Amazon UK. And there's a pre-order open for the new Mando as well. So go check that out. But anyway, like I said, loving this Vader. Compared to the old Vader, this one's definitely an awesome winner. And we've also got... This is the Galaxy of Adventures Vader. If I can get him to stand... The Galaxy of Adventures Vader is tiny by comparison. It's like Vader taking his son trick-or-treating. Come on, son. Trick-or-treat. And then, of course, we've got the carbonized Vader, which came out earlier this year, which you guys have seen on my display with my carbonized troopers. I believe this one and this one are the same, I believe. But I'm sure someone in the comments will comment below and let me know where I've gone wrong. But guys, which one is your favourite Vader? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you very much for watching, and let's go back to the main cam and finish off this video. So guys, what are your thoughts on this new Vader? Let us know in the comments down below. If you enjoyed this review, guys, please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Subscribing really supports us, it really helps us out and helps us to keep making awesome videos. What review do you want to see me do next? Let me know, there's so much to get through. And thank you very much for watching. As always, I'm your host, Super Sorrel, and I'll see you in the next video. May the Force be with you.